We want to know, are you ready to take the first step into a healthier lifestyle?
Well, you've watched their fitness journeys on NBC, and this Sunday you can join some former Biggest Loser contestants at the upcoming Biggest Loser Rock. I just made up a word.
Maybe they'll rock and they'll roll. Just to know, he's rocking right now.
You know what it is? It's a run walk, but it's also a rock at Six Flags New England.
It is.
They'll inspire you, they'll motivate you, and they'll challenge you to push yourself to a happier, healthier life. They will, won't they, Dan Evans?
That's the plan. I mean, this Sunday morning, we're going to be running, we're going to be walking, we're going to be rocking.
There's going to be everything.
That's the whole plan.
Run, walk, rock. That's
Run,
what it's
walk,
all
rock.
about.
So
I like that.
In case you don't recognize this gentleman here, Dan Evans, you were on Biggest Loser season 5. You shed a whole lot of weight.
Over 130 pounds grand total.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah.
With your mom.
With my mother. Grand total, we are down 225 pounds, or as I say, the heavy half of a Volkswagen.
That is probably accurate.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That must have been extra nice doing it with your mom, too, sharing all those things with her.
You know, I think at the time, when I was 21 going on the show, I didn't really realize how special it was, sharing a bedroom with my mom. We had 2 little single beds in a little tiny bedroom.
That's
but
true. It's not
looking
ideal.
back, I really do appreciate the process.
And look at those before and after photos. Good for you.
Yes.
Oh, my
I will
goodness.
tell you, it's been a journey, even now on this side, keeping the weight off, you know what I mean? To not go back to that person I once was.
And we're going to learn more about you and talk about your fitness journey a little bit later in the show, so you'll have to stick around for that. But now let's talk about the Biggest Loser Run Walk happening at Six Flags New England this Sunday, May 18th, 7:30 in the morning is when it begins.
That's exactly right. It's a 5K, it's a 10K, or a kids 1 mile fun run. The cool thing about it, it's a chip timed event. So if you're out there, you're a runner, you want to set a best time, you want to go out there and do it, you can do that. Or if you're saying, hey, it's my first time, I'm not sure, I'm no Olympic athlete, it's extended course times. And the cool thing about it is, I know when I'm exercising, I'm looking for the distractions. What a better distraction than going through the Six Flags theme park before it opens. I mean, you want to talk about a scenic, fun view of your race. It's going to be a blast Sunday morning.
How cool is
I
that?
know, right? See it all without all the crowds and everything, and just run right through the park. And
A look like you've never had before.
It's
a
true.
back kind of behind the scenes tour of the place. It's pretty cool.
And what's pretty cool is right now we're looking at what I assume is you strumming a guitar. So
That's
not only are you a weight loss enthusiast, you're also a musician and you serenade people at the end.
That's exactly right. Before my journey on the show, I wanted to lose the weight so I could be confident enough to take the stage and really pursue my dream of music. And the most fun part of these races is I get to be part of the finish line party. And I'm right there at the finish line, and folks are crossing that finish line. I'm jamming out. I'm rocking after the run walk.
I knew it. A run, walk, and rock.
And a rock.
It happens. Now, Patrick House will be there as well. He's season 10 contestant.
He is the winner of season 10. He just finished his 3rd Boston Marathon. This guy is like a fitness guru now, and also a great friend of mine. He's going to be joining us at the race, inspiring everybody. I think he's either going to be doing the 5 or the 10K, so he'll be in the race as well. And everybody will get to meet him. He's just a blast to meet.
And we're
Super
looking
cool
at his
guy.
before and after, too.
I don't know if it gets much cooler than you, though, Dan. You're pretty awesome. It's fun to have you here.
I do kind of agree with you. No, I'm totally kidding. No. It's going to be a blast. I do appreciate it.
Now, you've been doing these all around the U.S., and there's so many different 5Ks, 10Ks for charities, for great organizations. What about it is so special about the Biggest Loser one? What makes it stand out?
Well, I think, right off the bat, the name represents the fact that it's non-intimidating. It's a run or it's a walk. It really just says, you know what, this is for anybody in the family. If, the young ones in the house are fast sprinters, but mom and dad want to take it slow, it's okay. Whether you're a 5K or a 10K or the kids want to do the 1 mile fun run, it's really about inspiring everybody to just get out and be moving and active.
And it does benefit kids.
That's exactly
right. And obviously, in promoting a more healthy lifestyle, to be fit and healthy in your life.
That's right. Our charity sponsor for the event is the Kids Fit Foundation, which is an organization about getting kids moving and active across the whole country. And what's so exciting is they're going to have their kids race right there. At every Biggest Loser Run Walk, there's always a kids race because you got to get the whole family out. You can't leave anyone out.
That's the thing. Fitness, healthy eating, it all starts young. If we want to build good habits, we have to start it then. So, once again, it's coming this Sunday.
That's right. Sunday morning, bright and early, right at the Six Flags. I know 7:30 a.m. is the start time, and we're just going to be having fun all morning. And even if you're not running, come on out, join us. You can spectate, you can watch. It's just going to be a blast.
Love it.
So fun.
Dan?
And you get to hear him rock out. It's
This
great.
guy, he's good. So stick around because later, Dan, you're going to share more secrets to keeping weight off, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his personal journey and inside secrets in The Biggest Loser. 'Cause that's what I want to know.
It's a tell-all.
All right, man.
Thanks, Dan. Looking
Tell-all.
forward
You
to
don't
it.
want to miss that. We are back with Dan Evans. He's Biggest Loser contestant from season 5, and now we're going to get a little bit deeper because what I want to know, Dan, is I want to know the skinny. I guess
Go on.
The skinny on the people who are the trainers.
Yes.
Jillian, when I see the promotions for the show, she scares me. I want to give her my wallet or something because she just terrifies me. What's she like?
Back in season 5, it was the original 2 trainers, Bob and Jillian.
Yeah.
That was the season I was on. And I will tell you, they're terrifying. Like Jillian has her own next level of terrifying.
Yeah.
But Bob, like, is nothing to shake a stick at. See, he may not be like as loud, but he has a way of just getting in there and needling you. And one day I was like, Bob, I can't run anymore. I can't run. And you know, he looks at me and he goes, you're 21 years old. He goes, how many 21-year-old kids can't run? I'm like, I can run. I was like, so like, you know, he's got his own ways of getting you going. Jillian, though, she's wild. I tell you what, you know, she did train us a few times for some of the episodes, but some people need that, like that boot camp style of like, hey, get up and do this, or I'm tearing your arms out of the socket, and bringing them home as souvenirs.
Different methods of training that will work for different people.
Right, and sort of get you moving. Sometimes, you know, I mean, hey, when you're trying out for The Biggest Loser, you're among a crowd of people who are rather unfit. And as I was very unfamiliar with the gym, so sometimes you need that, hey, like, do it now or your world's going to end.
Well, obviously what they're doing works.
It's true.
I mean, we're looking at, this is you and your mom, Jackie.
Yes.
This is the before picture. Now, you went into this together, and collectively, the two of you lost 225 pounds. I mean, so whatever they're doing is making a difference, but the key is that they're making a difference in a healthy way. It's very healthy.
And, you know, the thing I continually try and share with people is, it's not about focusing on the entire, you know, marathon of a journey. It's about saying, how do I begin? What am I going to do to get myself moving in the correct direction? Whether it's, you know, a 20-pound weight loss goal or 200 pounds, or it's just saying, hey, I want to maintain and keep the weight off like I've been doing the last 6 years. And I tell people, you know what? There's lots of tools online. There's things like calorie counters and calculators. You put in your goal. What do you weigh? How many? The first 20 pounds. How many calories should I be eating? How much should I be burning? And there's really cool things like that that give you a really sense of, you know, of how do I get started? What do I do? What should I be eating? And the second thing I share with people is choose a fitness goal. You know, find something that you're going to push yourself towards, whether it's your very first 5K, or me, I love doing half marathons now. I went for my very first one and I got hooked. I've done over 30 half marathons.
Wow.
And just covering miles, but for me, what it does is it keeps me going. I know I've got a half marathon on my schedule in 6 weeks I'm training for. I've got to do it. My friends are going to be there. I've already posted it online. Like, everybody knows it's going to happen.
It's accountability.
I can't sleep in. It's accountability, and that's exactly right. You're setting yourself up for success, and that's what I encourage people all the time.
Because if you don't have that goal and that light at the end of the tunnel, you're going to stay on the couch.
It's true. And you know, I mean, I tell people each weekend at The Biggest Loser RunWalk race is that I'm so proud of them for doing it, for getting up off the couch, for saying, you know what, I'm not going to sleep in this Sunday. I'm going to get up, and whether it's a short distance or you're going all day, it's about finishing what you started. And whether it's The Biggest Loser journey or it's just a Sunday morning 5K, it's about saying, I've got up for this, and I'm not stopping till I get to that finish.
And you feel good, too. I can only imagine. Like, that sense at the end, it's better than anything, you know, just to say I did something, and that feels good.
Well, and the thing I love the most is the reward at the finish, the medal. I mean, if you're doing an event like that, I mean, you know, the obvious clear reward is your health, you know, looking better, feeling better, doing better, you know, all of that, you know, the mental changes, but I do love, like, you know, the physical rewards, like, you know, the medal at the finish line. I've got this huge, like, rack collection that I kind of show off a little. Okay.
Come to my medal den where you have all your things.
I want to give you the tour of the house, meaning my medal room.
Yeah, if you look to your left, you'll see my accomplishments.
Feel free to gaze.
You earned that, though.
You know, and that's what I tell people. I say, that's what it's about. It's about pushing yourself. It's about earning it. And it's like you're saying, it's about being so proud of yourself.
You're humble. You're just proud, and you deserve that confidence. And it's inspiring for people. Listening to you now, I gotta hit the gym.
Oh,
what have I been waiting for?
I kind of want to drop and do push-ups right now.
Do we even like a burpee challenge or something here?
We could.
Oh, I shouldn't have worn a pencil skirt. I want to ask you, people have a bump in the road. You know, they do begin.
Yes.
They get excited. They lose a couple pounds, but sometimes you gain a little back. You fall back into that slump. What advice do you have for people that kind of hit that bump in the road?
Well, you know, listen, I know all too well about the bump. You know, I live just outside Chicago, Illinois, and I travel, you know, so I know what it's like, you know, living, you know, you don't always have your food options and you're measured out, you know, almonds and things. Sometimes you're just trying to survive. And sometimes you end up putting a few pounds back on it. I know this winter was so bad for me. I'm up a few, but it's about saying, you know what? I'm not starting all the way over. I'm not going to wait till I'm back at my starting weight. It's about saying, you know, I'm just going to get right back on track. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get out. I'm going to do my walk. I'm going to do my run. I'm going to start counting my calories again. And even if by dinner I screw up and have dessert and go over my calories, the next morning, resume. Pick up where you left off. It's not about, you know, throwing it all away and saying, I blew it all, I screwed everything up. Saying, you know what, I'm worth it. Let's start again tomorrow.
That's what it's I'm worth it. That's what it is. People need to realize that you're worth fighting for. It's worth getting healthy.
And it's that self-respect you develop for yourself. And I think when you learn to love and take care of yourself, it causes the other people around you to do the same.
And what you've been through in your life is now helping others. I mean, what you've done, now look at what you're doing, going around the country inspiring people.
I love it.
So it's wonderful. Once again, the reminder is this Sunday, May 18th, the Biggest Loser Run Walk. That's right at Six Flags New England, right here in
Right
Norwalk.
at Six Flags. You can go online, get all the information at biggestloserrunwalk.com. And registration's open. You can even come race morning and still sign up because we want you to join us. We want you to have fun. We want you to get inspired.
Dan.
It's awesome, Dan.
Good
Thank
to
you
see
so
you
much. You're cool.
Very nice to meet you guys. I appreciate it.
He's a
Thank
cool
you.
dude. Hey, from one cool dude to another.